Hey guys, EBPMAN here, and in today's video we're going to take a look at the AirPods Pro and compare them to the Bose QuietComfort. Let's check them out. Now in today's video we're going to take a look at the AirPods Pro and compare them to the QuietComforts. We're going to do an EBPMAN style call quality and audio test, and we'll talk about all their features. So let's get right to it. Now the very first thing we're going to take a look at are the cases for both of these products. And as you can see here we have the Bose QuietComfort case, which is ginormous. It's going to be one of the largest cases that we've seen on the market compared to the AirPods Pro, and I do have a protective Spigen case on it, and even with that case on it, it's still going to be much smaller. Both of the cases are going to give you wireless charging. The Bose has USB-C charging, which is great, which is just standards based, and here you have to support the Apple proprietary Lightning connection. But both of them have magnetic locks, so as you put the earbuds inside of the case, you're going to be able to keep them in place securely, just like this. So here we have our AirPods. They go in nicely. When you close them, they're secure. It will not open. Right? They will not fall out that way. It supports wireless charging. And the Bose, while larger, has a push button here that opens up. You're able then to put your actual earbuds in, and they do guide as well, so they're magnetically locked. They go into place. You see the little LEDs turning on with the pairing button on the inside. You close them, has a gauge, which this one doesn't have. This only has one significant or specific light. And again, wireless charging, and things are not going to come out. Now, from a battery life perspective, you can expect to get 7 hours of usage from the Bose QuietComfort, and you can expect to get 4.5 hours from the AirPods Pro. Now, usage is going to vary on both of these depending on if you use active noise canceling or the transparency modes. So that's going to vary based on each. But you're going to be able to get a total of 19 hours from the Bose. So then Bose is going to give you a total of 19 hours if you use the case, and you're going to get a total of 24 hours with the AirPods Pro. So it looks like the AirPods Pro, even though they have less battery life on a single charge, with the case, they actually have a few more hours worth of usage when you look at the 19 compared to the 24 coming from the AirPods Pro. Now, each of these earbuds support fast charging, but there's a little difference here. So here, with the QuietComfort, you're going to get, with a 15-minute charge, you're going to get 2 hours worth of usage. With the AirPods Pro, 5 minutes is going to give you an hour. Now, from a Bluetooth perspective, you're looking at Bluetooth 5.1 on the Bose, Bluetooth 5.0 with the AirPods Pro. No issues with syncing conditions, no issues with watching video and the audio, getting messed up, or gaming, or even distance. So you don't have to worry with either of these. Also, when you think about auto pause, both support them. Both also have good active noise canceling and passive noise canceling, but I'm going to give it to the Bose when it comes to active noise canceling. They have up to 11 levels of active noise canceling and do, I feel, a superior job. As you look at the IPX rating for these from a gym perspective, you can use both in the gym. IPX4 for both, and they're both supported in both iOS and Android. Now, from an audio perspective, both of these have great audio signature, but there are some differences. Make sure that you have some headphones or earbuds so you can hear our experience in our EBPMAN style audio test. But the differences are this. I find that the Bose QuietComfort have a narrower soundstage, right? So when I'm listening to music using the AirPods, I feel that I am in a larger area. I feel that I'm in a larger, I would say, studio, versus when I'm wearing these, it feels like I'm in a smaller place. I feel like I'm in a more confined area. Soundstage is present, music separation is there, bass, mids, and highs is present, but I find that there's that difference. I also find that at times that the AirPods are a bit brighter, but they still do a really good job on the bass side as well. But again, we have our EBPMAN style audio test so that you can make the judgment yourself. Which one do you prefer? Now, from a design perspective, these are very different. One of them is kind of like an in-ear, on-ear model, right? So that's what the AirPods are. And then from a QuietComfort, it's a little bit more heavier, definitely more heavier, and it changes the weight distribution. So I'm going to put one on one side so you can see what it looks like. And then I'm going to take the AirPods and put it in the other. Now, we're going to turn to the right and turn to the left so you can see. And as you can see, there's a big difference on the overall look and how much of the actual earpiece is standing out. This is more discreet. This is a lot larger. And we've already had a lot of you that subscribe to the channel saying that have picked these up, that over time, the weight, because they have a different weight distribution, that it tends to pull down on your ears and it's not comfortable. Others are saying that it's quite comfortable, but I will tell you, based on this design, which one of the two is the most comfortable? I'm going to give it to the AirPods Pro. Now, those of you that have the right earpiece and just have, I would say, the right, dimensions around your ear canal where this fits better, you may be fine with these. But again, I'm going to say that this has the best comfort. Now next, let's check out our audio and call quality tests.
I've been feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall. But tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try.
Said you needed a break and left with no heads up. I was strong for your sake, but it made my heart drop. 'Cause it's always been you and I. Give me one more try, this is messing with my mind.
Now we're doing a call quality test of the Bose QuietComfort in a quiet environment. Take a look at our decibel readings. Anywhere from 22 to 28 decibels in noise. Let's go ahead and switch. This is what the call quality would sound like when making a phone call on the QuietComfort earbuds in a quiet environment. This is a test. 1, 2, 3. This is a test. This is what the Bose QuietComfort sound like in a quiet environment. Next, let's go into a noisy one. Now we're in a much noisier environment, and as you can look at our decibel ratings, anywhere from 40 all the way up to 78 decibels of noise. What we're going to do is we're going to switch to the Bose QuietComfort. So we're going to stay quiet to see how much noise is being eliminated, and then we'll go into the call quality test. Let's go ahead and switch. This is what the Bose QuietComfort sound like in a noisy environment. This is a test. 1, 2, 3. This is a test. This is what the QuietComfort sound like in a noisy environment. Now we're going to do a call quality test of the AirPods Pro in a quiet environment. And if we take a look at our decibel readings, anywhere from 20 to 22 decibels in noise. Let's go ahead and switch. This is what the call quality would sound like when making a phone call on the AirPods Pro in a quiet environment. This is a test. 1, 2, 3. This is a test. Next, we're going to go into a noisy environment. Now we're in a much noisier environment with the AirPods Pro. And as we take a look at our decibel readings, you see anywhere from 20 all the way up to 80 decibels in noise, so around 78.7. What we're going to do is we're going to switch to the AirPods Pro. We're going to stay quiet for a little bit just to hear how much is being canceled, and then we'll continue with the audio test. Let's go ahead and switch. Now this is what the call quality would sound like when making a phone call with the AirPods Pro in a noisy environment. This is a test. 1, 2, 3. This is a test. This is what the AirPods Pro sound like in a noisy environment.
I've been feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall. But tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try.
Said you needed a break and left with no heads up. Said you needed a break and left with no heads up. I was strong for your sake, but it made my heart drop. 'Cause it's always been you and I. Give me one more try, this is messing with my mind.
So guys, that wraps up our comparison review between the AirPods Pro and the Bose QuietComfort. See you in the next one.